Hi Charlotte. So I'm going to do an example for Darren. So 10% of 24, or let's make it 240. So 10% of 240 is £24. So if I add those together, I get 264. So I've added the 24 onto my amount, and I'm going to find 10% of that answer. So 10% of that is £26.40. Okay. So if I add those together, then the overall increase will be, carry one, will be £50.40. Now, what they're suggesting is that that would be the same as an increase of 20%. So let's find 20% of 240. And if you work that out, that will be £48. So they're not the same, okay? And the reason why they're not the same is because this is just finding 10% and then adding on another 10%, whereas this is finding 10%, adding it into our answer. So now when we find 10%, we're finding 10% of our original amount plus what we made in the first 10%. So it's always going to give a bigger answer. So for this question, I know that the pass mark is 80%, so I'm going to work out how many marks that is by finding out 80% of 40, and you did that is equal to 32 marks. Okay, so how many people passed the exam? Gina passed, Vicky passed, so that's 2/5 of the people passed the exam, not 2/3. So the first thing to know is that he pays tax on 30% tax on everything over 10,000. So he's only paying tax on £6,000. So you need to work out what 30% of 6,000 is, and that'll give you your answer.